Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Road 3 replay. Spawn bottom right, bottom left side as the red allies. We have PriNce spawn as his likely blue ally, Empire, random Empire. We have DonRon spawn as the green Soviets. We have Forgo, likely his cyan Soviet ally. We have Genzero19. Spawn as the orange Soviets, we have Darkgrey, and spawn top right side as the magenta Empire, we have TennohikaBanzai. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But we do actually have cyan here. Wait. Okay, it is actually these two here. Okay, it looks like maybe the center is aligned. Red is definitely aligned with blue. So it is actually cyan and magenta, green and orange, and red and blue. So it looks like they are a bit better matched up. I do think that having these two players allied is probably better than having this weird dichotomy where orange and cyan can't really support each other. Well, magenta, purple, orange, and magenta doesn't really have abilities to defend each other because it's such a long range. Conscripts push away forward. They may be trying to throw some Molotovs on this bridge to destroy it. Over here, orange is advancing some bears across the bridge, or a bear. There's definitely these magmites going to come on out to destroy the bridge as well. Orange and green are just trying to stay on this mesa. Got a big wave. Imperial Warriors advancing forward. Not so sure. Wait, what exactly is going on? Oh, he's trying to stop that dojo from being deployed out by temporarily deploying out sentry guns. That's what's all those carcasses. We now have sentry gun being deployed out of the field. Let's get mutual kills there. Multiple Imperial Warriors still in the region. Now got a multiple gun turret here deployed up by Red, thanks to his teammates into dojo. Sign's gonna be backing out the region. Sign does have some infrastructure here, including a crusher crane. And Sign may be already lost this region. Conscript pushing way forward, does get gunned down there. And now we do have this ore collector. There's a burst on top of it, so it's not going to take a very, very long time for it to push forward to get any sort of crushes. First drone does get sacrificed, and now this ore collector will go down as well. You may want to get this ore collector back up here just to get a good salvage. Science MCV's right there. He has no income at the moment. Or maybe not. He does have actually a refinery here. That is a red command hub there. You now have a barracks being deployed up by Cyan. Multi-gun turret. No, that's a sentry gun being deployed up by Red as well. Or Cyan. Maybe that's just going to take time to clean up these wall segments. We got a dog there getting killed off by the bear. Now these tank buses are going to take time and destroy this command hub. Multi-gun turret has been put on the field. Now we've got a flak trooper here. Does need to pull some mag mines. Let's get a good mag mine there. And the multi-gun turret does go down now, though some of these tank buses are being bombed. Sentry gun does stay alive. And Science double expanding over there as well. So it's going to rely on that as his force income. Green's ore collector has to keep a fire there. We got a crusher crane in this region as well. And now trying to go for our sentry gun as well. Over here, Blue's advancing forward, trying to get some good hits there on this ore collector. Ore collector does armor up, and we do have these vindicators getting some bombing runs there. Blades now pushing way forward, and the bullfrogs do take out those jet tankers no problem. Gathering troops getting some damage there onto the naval yard. And red stars and blue stars some infrastructure over here. Tengus are getting some good damage there onto that ore collector. Twin Blade, however, is going to try to pick them off. Trying to make sure he maintains the minimum range in order for audible discharge. And that ore collector does go down now. Let's get some good damage there on these bullfrogs. So having trouble dealing with them all, and there goes that last one, Mecha Tengu. Ore refinery now seeing a bit of fire from this turret. And looks like we're going to deploy out some reactors here to absorb some shots. He's trying to pull out a Tesla coil there. Multiple Tesla coils being pulled out. This Tesla coil has received quite a bit of a beating, so we need to take time to repair it up. Oh, we've got some satellites being called in. It does sell off the Motorcon turret there. And the Vindicators will get some good bomb runs onto those Tesla coils. Darkgrey advances forward, does take out that ore collector immediately, has some Mecha Tengus on the ground as well. Agenda's starting to fly around, trying to find some sort of good angle, but mostly on the defensive area. You have this refinery fully going down. Is there a V4 somewhere? Nope, we got some cool subs now out on the field. And Orange has expanded down here. We do got some of these Yari mini subs here. And this stuff is way too close. Final Voyage can do some significant damage to that stuff. We do have some satellites now being called in. Just level 1 satellites getting some good damage down to that naval yard. And these Tesla cores are trying to be built there. We've got one flak tower as well. Not to mention, this stuff is far too close that cryo blast from Geddon will get some great damage or freeze there. This ore has been built there. The flak tower has been built as well. Power plant has also been built. And this force is going to be chased back onto land. Over on the left side, we do have this motor gun turret just harassing this force. First drone flying about. We do have these Jet Tengus making their way forward as well. A lot of defenses here. Once again, a single crowd getting, or a crowd blast could probably get all of that stuff. We got some multiple multi-gun turrets now firing away, trying to hit that freshly, or scaffolding of the naval yard. So it's not that Tesla coil there. And Red's now facing forward of a handful of infantry units. I'm not sure what's inside these garrisons, but a whole bunch of conscripts. Watch torpedoes to connect, but the cool stuff does go down to the Vindicators. We have a good number of flak troopers now on the field. Here, I see a lot of beacons there. We got these conscripts pushing way forward, trying to get some good damage onto these garrisons, but didn't throw their Molotovs. Got some infrastructure there. Another flak tower being pulled on out. That won't really do much for these Jet Tengus or Mecha Tengus. Eggs now pushing way forward with some twin blades advancing as well. All torpedoes could connect. So used ultra torpedoes there. I'm not sure if he got any kills. Doesn't look like it. Jetta does have a good amount of jet tingles in the air, that's for sure. Correct defenses here. And looks like that reactor does go down as well. Wait Force artillery getting some great damage there onto that refinery. Does take it out there. Getting to full elite status. Now firing some good volleys there on the ore refinery. Over here, we got these cool substance 4, trying to get some good damage onto that structure. Wave Force Australia may not be able to reach this naval yard. Now got a big wave of cool subs trying to claim the seas. Orange doesn't have much seas to claim. Mostly his opponents doing a lot of damage to it. Derek does go down now. And now we do have a Dreadnought on the field, getting some good bombardment onto these support weapons. Does set off the Tesla coil there. Over here we do got these jet tingos. They do transform there, likely for a point defense drone. On the left side, looks like I just a bomb run there from these Vindicators, but they do manage to survive. Over here, we got these Twin Blades or Chopper BX pushing way forward, gets some great damage there. Has a good amount of anti-aircraft escort and does sell the MCV for some credits. Green space here could be quickly gutted by these forces. Bullfrog trying to fire away. Some of these Twin Blades starting going down. Flak ship on the ground. Flak tower being deployed on out. And some of these Twin Blades are getting picked out of the air. We do got a sentry gun here for defense. Getting some good damage there on these Twin Blades. So overall, the jet tingles will go and clean up some of this force. Over here, red space support. Got some a lot of anti-aircraft support for red. Orange does fall back there. Twin Blades are getting some great damage there. They could force transform, get some more damage there. Chopper VXs do take flight, and that orc does go down. So we've got some flak towers in the region. This one's almost complete as well. Sentry gun getting some damage as well. And Blue's coming back off in the region. Cyan can push his cool subs around the region. Get some good damage over here, that's for sure. Vindicators coming for a bomb run. Does take out that barracks, though one of the Vindicators do get shot down. Over here, we got a Apocalypse tank here, putting some holes into this structure. Got now the twin jet tingles against jet tingles, but Jetta has a significantly more of them. Does mass transform there, does mass transform there. And now got Magenta does take flight as well. Blue's force is starting to fall back. There's a sudden transport here. I'm not sure if it's hold up, if anything. Maybe. Oh. There's actually was a Rico in there, and the Rico's inside the garrison. Over here, we do have this naval expansion getting hit. Sells off for a handful of credits. Now here comes satellite. The garrison does eat it. Eureka's still plenty of fine inside. Oh wait, those are Twin Blades carrying some Apocalypse tanks. You could try putting them over here and go for a ground invasion like that. Gotta make sure they do not go down because those things are expensive. Ball does go down there. Got civilian structure now seeing some fire. Oh, whoa! Sacrificial launchers on those dreadnoughts getting a massive volley there. Does not get a kill there. Next volley taking out the oil there. We also got a back imploder in Iron Current deployed up by green. Blue does have a Psionic Decimator. Mass Swarm ejecting transforms trying to engage these forces. Could use a shield or two. Red does have some good infantry forces here to help support. But some of these Athena cannons will get overran. Twin Blades or Chopper Beats now charging forward as well, trying to pick off some Athena cannons. Imagine a little small back right there. Making another advance, getting some good damage there on these Motorgunner IVs, getting a number of kills there. They do mass transform and they're going to fly away now. Over here, do got these. I wonder what happened to those Chopper VXs with the Apocalypse tanks. I don't see them anywhere on the map. Twin Blades trying to fire away. There's a lot of V4s there. Got a large number of Chopper VXs out in the field as well. They do transform. If they would have stayed in the air, that probably would have been a little bit better. Let's fire a rocket there, trying to hit the fully heroic Wave Force artillery. Science Force starting to get overwhelmed. Does get a nice little collateral there. Takes out a lot of the structures there. Mass transform buys Magenta. He could back go for a full rush there. Maybe we'll full rush the multiple of them. Correct VX is now pushing way forward, trying to get some good damage there. Ingoni still getting some good damage. We now have 3 vacuum close now on the field. Ingoni still has plenty of health remaining. The Falcon Sting's now pushing way forward. He is going to do a full rush there. Does get a good damage there. Doesn't hit the Falcon Sting there. And now, ooh, Falcon Sting received some friendly fire there. You now have a final squadron now being pulled on the field, trying to get some good damage on in. Both players lost a lot of resources there. Player here is... Which player was right here again? It was Cyan, so he is still alive. But this, both of his findings are not claimed. There's still 20,000 and 28,000 credits. And now there is an Iron Curtain now available for green. You now have this ore collector now seeing a bit of fire. Over here, we got the Motorgunner IFVs pushing way forward, trying to get some good damage onto the ore refinery. And does clean up that stuff. Wait, that was orange. How did that get there? I heard something called on as well. Looks like satellites trying to be called on right here. I think it's level 3 satellites. Yeah, it's likely level 3. Yep, that's gonna be level 3. You got some of these barrage things pushing forward. Cyan is on low power now. As some of the infrastructure is going down, it will put him in better power state. But not at the moment. That's level 3 satellite does get some good damage there. You do have the barrage tank and the can now advance forward, trying to get some hits there onto the dreadnoughts. Got sacrificial launchers now firing away. Let's get a good volley there as well. Let's take out the Athena cannon there with the dreadnoughts. And now got 5 super weapons out in the field. Final squadron brought up by blue. Or is advancing forward up a pretty sizable force now. Oh, Got Iron Curtain being pulled out on Blue's force right there. Wait. Blue. His teammate's red, but doesn't have Iron Curtain. How did Blue get Iron Curtain effects there? Oh boy. I think Green really screwed up that one, didn't he? Let's see, I heard some sort of ability not active. Looks like Blue's Psionic Decimator is now ready. Decimator's been called in somewhere. Right there. Do not have an orange cure off on the field. Blue does have some forces here as well. We got this King Oni here, as well as a pair or a set of Tank Busters that come from Sleeper Ambush. Here off airship now making his way forward. Got some of these cool subs out of sea. Only Cyan has a naval expansion at the moment. You got a vacuum floater now available, as well as a Iron Curtain for orange. Bear getting shot out of the sky. Oh, there's the vacuum floater. There's a lot of forces in there. That's a lot of jet tankers now down. There's the refinery as well. And soon, Orange's vacuum floater will be soon to be available as well. So Blue has taken quite a bit of a hit there. Blue still has some refineries going as well. As well as this one. Nobody's expanded over here. Vacuum floater. There it is. A lot of infrastructure went down right there. Oh, and he got one of his own Kirovs in there. Oh, he shot down his own Kirovs. Got a large amount of twin blades here for escort for the Kirov. A lot of multiplayer IFVs getting some great damage there. Kirov itself seeing a bit more fire there. And those people was not even such aggressive, so they didn't really fire off a lot of bombs before going down. Next up is going to be, so both Green and Orange has their Iron Curtain. Cyan will be next with his vacuum floater. We also got these satellites coming on in as well. This level 3 satellite. May take out the airfield in time. Keep those javelin troops inside of the garrison will be fine. Those saw off the airfield at the last moment as well. Orange has a bit of an army right here. Cyan's vacuum floater is now available. He may smash against it somewhere over here. Radic damage there. It's good hits on the refinery. We got now. Oh, vacuum floater's been launched somewhere. Oh, there it is. He does Iron Curtain at the last moment to save his super reactor. That's about it. You know how satellites now raining on in. The Iron Curtain may be stay around long enough to keep it safe. It does. And now do got a fresh Sputnik being put on the field. Next one is the magenta super weapon, the Psionic Decimator. I'm not sure where that's going to be cast on in. Right here seems like a pretty good spot. Psionic Decimator now available. It's been cast on in. Right there. Who's got to slice through that army significantly. Got a large force there. Very, very nice. So Blue's army is basically decimated. Next one is Blue's Psionic Decimator. Some of these truck bases are starting to get hit significantly. Does transform on top of them to pursue them. More point defense drones there to engage. And Magenta's going to be pursuing this force now. Final Squadron not being called in. Do got this. King Oni here could use a bull rush to perhaps cleave through some of these jet tangoos. It's Final Squadron X. He may actually go back into the zone. He almost did. Vacuum Floater has actually been fully vulnerable. We got a pretty sizable force here by Cyan. I'm not exactly sure what else was there. It does save his vacuum floater for something. Got a terror drone there. Like Magenta's force is largely not up. There's a multi-gun turret here deployed up by red. Next one is blue Sonic Decimator in 30 seconds. Now I've got a massive wave of Apocalypse tanks advancing forward. Blue may need to use the Silent Decimator to hit these Apocalypse tanks. But you also got a large number of V4s apparently in the air. Sonic Decimator available in 3 seconds. Sonic Decimator's not ready. And there we go, just as I thought. It may take out these twin blades as well. Only one of them. Takes out all the Apocalypse tanks. That is very, very good. That was a pretty good value from that Silent Decimator. Next one is Green's Vacuum Floater. It's not going to stop with all these super weapons, is it? We got some more Dreadnoughts here. Brought up by Cyan, but got multiple of these aerodromes now in the region. No pressure crane in the region. Rimblit's being focused on down as well. Does get destroyed there. Trying to go for pressure crane now. Red is the only one that does not have a super weapon out of the field. Red does have a construction yard there. It does have something queued on up. And we now do also have a Nano Swarm Hive. Iron Curtain has now been deployed and now trying to draw some fire there. V4s, that invulnerable V4 is doing good work and does hit the Dreadnought there. Desolator Strike, I'm not sure what it's doing right there. What the hell? Not sure why there's two Desolator Strikes right there. Vacuum Floater's been cast in somewhere. Ah, Vacuum Floater went down right there. Cyan's received quite a bit of damage. It does have the space up here, and there's still guys picked on up for some odd reason. He's trying to do another naval or landing over here, I guess. Next one is Orange's Vacuum Floater, which is going to be called in somewhere. In fact, on the Kula sub, Orange's Iron Curtain's now available as well. Sorry if I'm not exactly quick enough to spot all of these super weapons. All sides are just pretty much decimated. They are just trying to recover from all the super weapons. And I think all the ore maybe will mine out the map. A lot of these are depleted now. It's the expansions that may have some ore remaining. That's depleted. This one has 20,000 credits. Vacuum Floater is still available. Has nice force here by red. And Cyan's Vacuum Floater will be available relatively soon as well. Go for spawn runs there by red there. Does spot. Here comes the Final Squadron. Not doing much as always. Oh, we got balloon bombs on the field, and you can't really stop them. You can only shoot them down to make them prematurely fall. Orange may need to go for his Iron Curtain right here. It's just only the little balloon bombs, however. Now satellites are raining on in. He definitely needs to get Iron Curtain on this region now. He's not paying attention. Knows to use the Iron Curtain there, and now got the Vacuum Floater here as well. That was a great time for the Iron Curtain there. Green's Vacuum Floater still receives some hits there. Orange still has his own Vacuum Floater available. Right now, green and orange seems like they have the stronger position. Nanoswarm Hive is now available. Which I honestly sort of forget what Nanoswarm Hive exactly does. I think it's just an arrow denial of movement, right? Oh. Battle Bunker stays up. Got some good damage over here. Sonic Decimator now available for purple. Orange's vacuum floater has been cast. It went down right there. He does miss the air forces for Cyan, mostly. And it's depleted, but do you want to rebuild that? Probably gonna do it. It's not gonna be great. There's an offensive forward here. That is a vacuum floater deployed up by Cyan. I think. No, that's Destroyer Strike. There's another Destroyer Strike right there. So I may have missed a vacuum floater somewhere. Oranges. No, that was oranges. Where was Cyan's then? Maybe over here. Let's look some damage on this these super weapons. And oh, purple just lost his Sonic Decimator. Not sure where it was at, but he does have the Nanoswarm Hive still up and going. Which you could use that to deny this region. There, he can deploy on that slope there, denying it, allowing the V4s to fire with impunity. Does deploy this guys on the front line. You got the Emperor's Rage deployed on these forces, trying to improve their capability, but they do get shrunken. And there's Nanoswarm Hive right there. But does get taken out right there. There is... It was taken out by a Tanya. That's the first time I think I've actually seen Nanoswarm Hive actually deployed out in a multiplayer game. But it's still too much force here. Something deployed out right here. Let's Bloom Bombs being deployed on out. Both the capabilities do get shrunk down. Bloom Bombs in pursuit. No, he's in formation with his own army, which does do friendly fire damage. Red Sim CV's pushing forward, does crush one of those King Oni. And now they've got the Emperor's Rage right there, buffing up these forces. They're just going to falling back. Red Sim CV's advancing forward. We do have another King Oni here. Who's now advancing forward as well. Looks like Pink and Cyan and Magenta maybe knocked out in the game first. Next super weapon is Green's vacuum floater. Looks like Blue has deployed out his own Sonic Decimator. I'm not sure where. Oh, that looks like a really good spot there. I don't think Cash Bounty actually works like that. Just crush that entire force there. Good V4 rocket there. Green's vacuum floater is now ready. A lot of Magenta's forces going down right there. Cryo cannon to the point field. Cryo Squadron Omega being pulled on out. Get some good damage there onto that ore refinery. Does get out there with the Wave Force artillery as well. Battle Bunker now being focused on down. Looks like Cyan has been knocked out of the game or been backed out. I guess his vacuum floater is gone, so it's probably been knocked out of the game. Red's now advancing forward. Magenta's trying to hold the line. Only has a Nanoswarm Hive right there. Now these King Onis are receiving a bit of damage there. Jet Tango's transform, gets great damage onto these Striker Chopper VXs. But Jet is basically destroyed. There's one off of Red and Blue wants to finish off Magenta. So right now, we're gonna pull out there's a refinery core, one of those depleted refineries. And Magenta's going to just back out of the game, selling off all the infrastructure. Yep. Magenta decides to back out of the game. Crushes a whole bunch of stuff there. Green has his vacuum plotter ready. Both of the Soviet players have their Iron Curtain ready. They could perhaps use both their vacuum floaters onto the Psionic Decimator to finish it off. Blue has a primarily a ground army. There's the vacuum floater there. Missed the large number of the Archer army. And now do also look Natasha does snipe there. Does use Iron Curtain there. There is a battle bunker here loaded with some flak troopers. That sort of looks cool. I don't think I've ever seen Iron Curtain battle bunker before. Look at all the diagonals there. Is that just a bad sprite? Yep, the barbed wire there is not really designed for the Iron Curtain effect.
Damage report.
Red's expansion here does get gutted. Red does have airfields in the region. Somebody did repair up the bridge. It may have been Team Green and Orange. Now they could be advancing down south trying to hit Red. Blue and Red are pretty spread apart. I think I just saw Natasha getting inside this bullfrog. It does take out the neutral aircraft carrier there. And there was actually an engineer inside the battle bunker, maybe trying to use it to pull out more battle bunkers. Well, did. Would. Green's twin blades now advancing forward. Large number of twin blades on the field. There's also a large number of heroic multi-gunner IVs. Looks like the multi-gunner IVs getting some great damage there. Some of them are suddenly going down, but most of the twin blades are going down as well. Vacuum floaters have both been launched. I'm not sure what the other one has been launched. There's Emperor's Rage. Grease is backing on off across the bridge again. Next up is Blue's Psionic Decimator. Twin blades are going on down to those multi-gunner IFVs. Over here, got these forces still flying about. Let's find this bullfrog here. Some of these bullfrogs are being cleaned up as well. I hear a satellite? No, it's magnetic singularity. It's a little bit overkill to kill off an engineer like that. Got this force now pushing forward, getting a lot of infrastructure damage down. There is a sentry gun in this region. There's also a lot of bullfrogs. That's why airstrike comes forward, does get some damage there. Multiple sentry guns now firing away, getting some good damage there on these relatively light forces. It has transformed away. Red is receiving a bit of fire there. Psionic Decimator is almost available, but we've got two Iron Curtains. So one of them will be still on cooldown before the Psionic Decimator gets fired. Psionic Decimator is now ready. Not sure where he can fire it, but anything in this region is going to be a good spot to fire. Both Iron Curtains now available. More defense is going on up. Blue's now advancing here. Does go ahead and kill off the Eureka there with the Iron Curtain, but does make a lot of that stuff other invulnerable. I think you're going down there. Psionic Decimator right there. Creates a giant opening there for the Empire player. He does have some Iron Curtain units. Circle Strike did come down as well. Still got a Iron Curtain for Green. I would say charge for that force. Battle Bunk's being put on the field, but this engineer does get frozen. Rocket does get forced. Put up by the allied player. Needs to keep on attacking. There's a lot of infrastructure here. So taking out this refinery right here is actually very important because this refinery is not depleted. Next up, let's see, is Green's vacuum closer. Does salvage a lot of that stuff there. I'm not sure what he's planning with all that salvage. It doesn't give you net resource return. We do not have a final squadron being put on the field. Fire Squadron Omega trying to hit something over here. Looks like they're trying to hit that super reactor. Some good damage there. And one of the vacuum players do go down. That was Green's. That was the one that was going to be off cooldown first. Both these are now infected. Those lose another vacuum player. Losing these vacuum super weapons are very important because this is what is their primary attacking capability. Super Actor does go down right there. Kimoni's already go down as well. Actually, this one doesn't have infected anymore. Did the the Wave Force Artillery? There's a bug in which the dolphins can get a remove terror drones like that. And I think he did the same thing by accident with the Wave Force Artillery. And I think he tried to do again right there on purpose. Orange and green space is starting to be gutted. Looks like green is backed out of the game. Or just relieving orange. There's probably not a lot orange can do. Let's see how much economy money that orange has. Not a lot of money whatsoever. He has a lot of defense there. Oh, and that's the end of the replay. It's Darkgrey saying, thank you for watching on the next replay.